speak to me
If
like
you
that.
damage his property,
None of his property has been
can I
damaged.
finish my sentence?
You don't need to speak with me
If
like
you
that.
if you damage his property, you are going to be arrested,
I
and
have
that's
not
not going
touched
to help
anything
you.
of his.
That's not going to help you with
Excuse
your.
me, sir.
Can I finish
No,
my
you
sentence,
can't,
please?
because I haven't damaged
Okay,
anything
then I'll
or
just
touched
speak
anything
over
of
you,
his.
because clearly you're unreasonable and you don't listen.
This is video of Hamilton Constable Ian Milburn making a house call on behalf of a superintendent. This is Rebel HQ. I'm Sandee Lovas. A superintendent was using the police as his personal enforcers to harass one of his tenants. The tenant, who doesn't want to be identified, claimed she was being targeted by her superintendent because he wanted to do renovations that were contrary to the zoning of the home, and he was trying to evict her.
Talk to you for a minute.
Yep, just a minute.
He points out the security camera. He knows he's being recorded.
So, I can talk to you through the door. It's not really a good moment for me to come out right now. So,
Okay.
I know that my neighbor has made some sort of complaint against me. If you look in the notes of your file, you'll see that there have been false complaints made by Mr. Slavomier. In the past, he is a superintendent. He is someone who is trying to allow renovations to occur contrary to the zoning of this house in order to effect my eviction. What this is a superintendent harassing his tenant and making it construed to be the opposite. So,
Hey, listen to me. If you damage his property,
I haven't touched
listen to me.
Please don't speak to me
If
like
you
that.
damage his property,
None of his property has been
can I
damaged.
finish my sentence?
You don't need to speak with me
If
like
you
that.
if you damage his property, you are going to be arrested, and
I have
that's
not
not going to
touched
help
anything
you.
of his.
That's not going to help you with
Excuse
your.
me, sir.
Can I finish
No,
my
you
sentence,
can't,
please?
because I haven't damaged
Okay,
anything
then I'll
or
just
touched
speak
anything
over
of
you,
his.
because clearly you're unreasonable and you don't listen.
No, actually,
If
he
you
is
damage
reasonable.
his property,
Sir, go look in the
you
notes.
are going to be arrested.
Go
So
look
do
in the
not
notes.
damage
I
anything.
never touched his
Is
items.
that clear?
Sir, it's clear.
Thank you.
Go have a good day. I never touched his items. Enjoy your bullying of a position.
They chuckled as they walked off. Threatening her was a joke to them. Milburn did this knowing he was on camera. What would have happened if he wasn't on camera and if she didn't slam the door shut fast enough? This wasn't the first time the superintendent lodged baseless complaints against her. She called Staff Sergeant Steve Catton to see if anything could be done to stop the harassment.
I just want the harassment to stop. Like, the police are not a weapon to be used against, like, in landlord and tenant situations when they could be better off, you know, going to real robberies, going to real crimes that are occurring, not like civil bullshit.
The gentleman may call again and may again make a report or allegations of damage to property and assaults and stuff. I know the officers that came today did make a note that there was no damage, there were no assaults, there was nothing.
He admits she did nothing wrong. This is why we need to defund the police. The ruling class uses them to get what they want. Landlords use them to harass tenants. Mayors of cities use them to terrorize unhoused folks. The police are often more than happy to aggressively help because they're part of the club. Milburn is on the Sunshine List, that is, public sector employees who make over $100,000 a year. Probably not a surprise to anyone, Milburn has been in trouble before. Preacher awarded $60,000 for illegal arrest assault by Hamilton police. Ricky Jeremiah, a black preacher, was chatting with his friend in a parked car late at night outside the friend's residence. Ooh, sketchy stuff. Milburn approached Jeremiah's window and asked him for identification. Jeremiah asked him why that was necessary since he was sitting in a parked car with the engine off. He never received an answer. Tensions escalated. Jeremiah was forcibly dragged from the car, handcuffed, and knocked to the pavement, damaging his shoulder. According to the judge, racism didn't play a role in the incident. It's rare when police are held accountable for their actions, which is why I was surprised to find out. A Hamilton police officer has been placed on probation for 18 months after pleading guilty to assault for lunging at a woman in February 2021. Court documents viewed by CBC Hamilton show Constable Ian Milburn has 9 conditions to his probation issued on November 10th. They include writing an apology letter to the woman he lunged at, avoiding all contact with her except in an unavoidable emergency, attending anger management classes, completing 150 hours of community service. The tenant said she feels vindicated the officer pleaded guilty, but I certainly don't have added faith in the justice system because of this particular circumstance. The only reason he was held accountable is because I advocated for myself. More of this kind of accountability needs to happen until we reinvent how policing works, and it shouldn't have to rely on the people victimized to ensure it happens. She added, she'll be framing Milburn's apology letter. For more of my stuff, look for me on social media's left of the box. Don't forget to hit buttons and leave comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, get informed, get involved.